Shore 24 are a dedicated 24-hour team. We all work for Wythenshawe Housing Group. We're quite unique, so I'm not sure if there's many other housing associations that have a 24-hour team. We have 2 people that start at 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. and we're mainly office-based. We have 2 response officers that start at 10 and finish at 10, and they go out in the vans and respond to calls that come in. And we also have a team leader, and we have 2 night lads who do 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. We don't just, obviously we go to private properties as well. If it's our tenants that are causing an issue, we just look after everybody, not just our residents. Control room is basically 2 people on 2 different desks. So we have banks of cameras each that we control, so we can monitor them at all times.
We have over 450 cameras that cover the whole of the Wythenshawe area. Whilst monitoring the cameras, we check for any suspicious activity that could, any undesirables. The whole team has an SIL licence, meaning that we know what to look for and what to monitor. We have a police radio in the control room, so obviously we have connection with the GMP, so they will contact us for any information that they would require on any of our tenants. We would check on Orchard and provide the information and relate back to them. Some of the high-rise flats have a concierge system that relay back to the control room. This obviously enables us to vet anybody coming or going into the blocks. We can be especially cautious in the evening to protect any of the vulnerable residents.
When I send my response officers, I call them mine, out to a job, we need to know that they're safe when they arrive. So they have personal radios, obviously, but they also have body cams, so they can start recording when they interact with the public, which they're allowed to do, and it can also sometimes deflate a situation, which I think is important because they're going out there on their own and they don't know what they're going to turn up to. Because there's not cameras everywhere, they're just out there just looking for stuff. It could be environmental, it could be fly tipping, it could be children playing football, it could be looking for a missing person or a vulnerable missing person, and they just make the area and go around and just see if they can see anything. Obviously, the vans, we have a camera on the top. That's a deterrent. So if they see the van coming, they think, well, I'm being filmed. Got like 2 people going out in one van. They're more responding to calls rather than just driving around the streets.
One of the major issues we deal with regularly is cookering, and we support the antisocial behaviour team with this and the cases involved. Cookering is a term used to describe when professional drug dealers and criminals take over a property of a vulnerable person to supply drugs amongst other things. But not only do they take over a tenant's property, they also take over their finances, and in some cases it turns them into drug users, treat them as slaves, and generally make everyone's lives a misery. When working out of hours, we can deal with a variety of different issues that could happen at any time, such as like floods, like the leaks in properties, in high rises, any fires in properties, and welfare checks. I feel with our team in the Shore 24, and obviously before that with the neighbourhood wardens, CCTV, we've made a huge difference in Wythenshawe. Reduction in crime, reduction in ASB, and obviously we're here to help anybody in the community of Wythenshawe, any tenants. They know our number, and we're obviously there 24 hours.